What's up guys, Mason here with the Speece Pulling Team family, and for today's video we're going to Oakley, Michigan for a transfer sled pull. Just last night, this is a double-header weekend. Just yesterday on Saturday we were at Williamston for a cement pull. So what that meant was we got home at 10 p.m. and we got up at 6 a.m. this morning to change tires. Of course, you know, that's what we just love to do. Taking the same two tractors as we did yesterday. We have the Fire A on some 14.9s, and then we have my Silver Hood B on 13.6s. We're gonna put them in as many classes as we can make them fit, and we're gonna see how well they do. So stay tuned, guys. All right, we are here at Oakley. Got stuff somewhat ready, hitches moved, batteries getting charged, and we're getting some tire pressure built up. Alright, we have the Fire A in 4 classes today, and 6250, 57, 52, and 4750. The 4750 being a 4-mile-an-hour class, and it's all in top cut classes. The B over here is only in 2, since it's just a little B. It's in 4250 and 3750. So we'll see how it does. It did very good yesterday at cement, so hopefully we can keep the good streak going.
Looks like I have number 1 first to go for today for 6250 first class.
almost made it. So close. pulled the fire rate in 3 out of the 4 classes this is in. Doing okay, we're doing all right. No placings yet. 6250. Didn't go out, didn't go too well considering I was number 1 in the class. The first antique tractor to go for the day. So the track was still pretty loose and all that, but did all right. Kind of middle of the pack. 5750, however, got a really good hook. I was only 10 feet behind a full pull. Unfortunately, there was multiple other people that got full pulls as well, so didn't get a place in that, but very good hook nonetheless. And then 5250, middle of the pack once again, not too bad. Starting to hook it up good, getting the weight balance figured out real nice. Up next we have 4750 for this tractor, and we are just about empty in weighs. We had to remove the middle weight bracket and then sub it out with weight that we can put up on the front. And yeah, not much weight on there, and it'll be 4 mile an hour, so I'll be able to give it more throttle than we used to. Dad's going home. Now it's just me left. Just me left. Only Speece left. Still got 3 classes. Interesting looking transfer sled we got here. Makes the day go by a lot quicker. This place here in Oakley is home to the Mid-Michigan Old Gas Tractor Association. They have their annual show the 3rd full weekend of August. Definitely a good time to see some world-class pulling in the state of Michigan. Alright, we got to be loaded up, ready to go in 4250. That'll be happening soon. And the fire area will be up as soon as well. We have 4750 going on the near side on the Bandit sled, and then 4250 going on at the same time over on the club sled. So a lot of busy, might get a little busy, a lot of scrambling possibly. Might end up having to be up at the same time. Luckily I have 2 different tractors, so I can just hop off one and get on the other.
bit slow.
Well, I think it hooked as good as it could have been, as well as it could have. Front end was a little light. Don't think it was too terrible, but then again, I just have some simple Goodyear tires, just 13.6s, while everyone else has got 15.5 Firestone. So a little out tired there, but we made things work. Second gear topped out at 2.5 mile an hour, wide open. So yeah, that also didn't help too much, but hey, all in good fun. Other than that, I was very happy with how it ran down the track. It didn't like lope or surge or nothing, and this new carb has been working pretty good lately. All right, now I'm almost up with the Fire A. One last shot to see if I can get a win out of it. Throw it on the trailer. Load it up, gotta get this chain down. So I got one more class with the B over there. All right, should be at 3750 now. Let's get this back over by the track. Division 2. All right, probably gotta go get my tractor now. See what we can do. See what I can do. Someone had to try it. Guess that was a no-go. Well, since I got some not typically good working tires, I like to call them bad track tires here, the Goodyears. This is a good track, so I figured, and I haven't seen anybody go down the right side in a while, but probably for good reason. But hey, someone's got to give it a try every once in a while. Sometimes they got to see if the other side will start biting. Worth a shot. The only reason I gotta strap the weights on the back is these big ones are at risk hitting these valve stems. May or may not have happened a time or two. Not fun. Ugh, and that's a day of pulling right there. Had lots of classes here today. That's just one sled, and then the other sled. Probably won't be able to read many of the names, but just for reference, we went all the way up to 6250, all the way down to 3000, which I know there's only one person, but 3500 had like 8 people in it, so big showing. Very good turnout for today. A lot of hooks. everything chipping down. About ready to head home. Everything all nice and tidy. Don't worry, there's a bunch of scrap right there holding it over there. But yeah, just a recap on the day. No placings, unfortunately, unless there's some I don't know about, some of the more recent ones. But yeah, no placings at the B. It ran good. Third gear was bogging a little bit at 3750, but then again, Oakley's track is tough, so that don't surprise me too much. Plus, I think we just got probably just out tired today, which that's okay. We had fun, that's all that matters. And trust me, this is a lot of fun, to me at least, or I might just be crazy, I don't know. But fire ray ran great. Very, very happy with how that turned out. Had one good hook that was just right behind some other people that were able to make it into pull-offs. I was just maybe like 10 feet short. And yeah, so just that hook right there is keeping me satisfied on the day. Hopefully you enjoyed all the footage I was able to give to you, and as well as some of the other competitors that are here. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to know more about what we do, how any of this stuff works, and what I should do differently, just let me know. Drop a question down in the comments. Leave a comment. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. It's a new channel, so any help is appreciated. All right, thanks guys. Take care.